In the darkest days of World War II, a daring and covert Allied operation took shape, a mission designed to undermine Nazi Germany from within. This was Operation Carpetbagger, an audacious campaign to supply resistance movements across Europe with weapons, intelligence, and resources, enabling them to sabotage the Nazi war machine. But how did this top-secret mission unfold? What challenges did the operatives face as they risked their lives behind enemy lines? And how did their efforts ultimately contribute to the collapse of Nazi Europe? Today, we unravel the gripping story of Operation Carpetbagger, a tale of courage, ingenuity, and relentless determination. As World War II escalated, the Allies recognized the vital role resistance movements could play in disrupting Nazi operations. By 1943, the Office of Strategic Services (OSS), the precursor to the CIA, partnered with the British Special Operations Executive to launch Operation Carpetbagger. The mission aimed to deliver weapons, supplies, and agents to resistance fighters in Nazi-occupied Europe. These clandestine operations were coordinated with underground movements in France, Belgium, Norway, and other regions. The goal was to enable sabotage missions, gather intelligence, and prepare the groundwork for the eventual Allied invasion. The name Carpetbagger came from the American operatives' efforts to drop supplies as if unloading a bag onto occupied territory, a symbolic act of empowerment to those fighting back. Key to Operation Carpetbagger's success was the use of modified B-24 Liberator bombers. These planes were adapted for nighttime flights over occupied Europe, stripped of unnecessary weight to maximize cargo capacity. The B-24s carried parachute-equipped containers filled with arms, explosives, communication devices, and medical supplies. The bombers were painted black to avoid detection and flown at dangerously low altitudes to ensure precise drops. Pilots relied on cutting-edge radar and advanced navigation techniques to locate small drop zones often no larger than a soccer field deep within Nazi territory. These missions demanded not only technical skill but immense bravery, as the planes faced anti-aircraft fire, enemy fighters, and the constant risk of mechanical failure. On the ground, resistance fighters played an equally critical role. These brave men and women operated in secrecy, risking torture and execution if caught by the Gestapo. They marked drop zones with coded signals, often using flashlights, fires, or improvised markings visible from the air. The supplies delivered by Operation Carpetbagger allowed resistance networks to carry out acts of sabotage that severely disrupted Nazi operations. Train derailments, factory explosions, and communication breakdowns all became commonplace, forcing the Germans to divert resources away from the front lines. These fighters also gathered crucial intelligence, feeding it back to the Allies through wireless transmissions. The partnership between Carpetbagger operatives and resistance movements became one of the most effective tools in the Allied arsenal. Flying at night over occupied Europe was fraught with danger. Pilots had to navigate through hostile skies without the benefit of modern GPS systems. Thick cloud cover, enemy searchlights, and radar detection added to the risks. Additionally, precise coordination with resistance groups on the ground was essential. A missed drop zone could mean the loss of vital supplies or worse, the accidental delivery of weapons into Nazi hands. Despite these challenges, the crews of Operation Carpetbagger completed their missions with remarkable accuracy. The success of these missions came at a high cost. However, many planes were shot down or lost to mechanical failure, and the operatives who parachuted into enemy territory often faced capture or death. Behind the technical success of Operation Carpetbagger were the human stories, tales of bravery and sacrifice. Pilots and crew members, often barely out of their teens, faced death with stoic resolve. Ground operatives, meanwhile, lived double lives, maintaining the guise of ordinary citizens, while secretly coordinating drops and carrying out sabotage missions. One such story is that of Virginia Hall, an American spy working for the SO. Despite having a prosthetic leg, Hall coordinated numerous Carpetbagger missions, earning her the nickname, the Limping Lady among the Gestapo. Her work became instrumental in crippling Nazi supply lines in France. These stories remind us that behind every successful operation were individuals willing to risk everything for a freedom. Operation Carpetbagger reached its peak in the months leading up to the D-Day invasion. The resistance movements, now armed and organized, launched coordinated attacks to weaken Nazi defenses ahead of the Allied assault. Bridges were destroyed, railways were severed, and German reinforcements were delayed, significantly aiding the success of the Normandy landings. The psychological impact on German troops was also profound, as they struggled to maintain control in the face of relentless sabotage. The contributions of Operation Carpetbagger and the resistance fighters cannot be overstated. Without their efforts, the path to liberation would have been far more arduous and bloody. After the war, Operation Carpetbagger became a symbol of Allied ingenuity and the power of collaboration. The operation demonstrated how unconventional warfare could undermine even the most formidable enemy. The techniques and strategies developed during Carpetbagger laid the groundwork for modern covert operations, influencing intelligence agencies like the CIA and MI6. The bravery of those involved inspired generations, serving as a reminder of the importance of resistance against tyranny. Despite its success, the operation came at a high cost. Many operatives and resistance fighters paid the ultimate price, their contributions often overshadowed by larger wartime narratives. It is our responsibility to honor their sacrifice and ensure their stories are not forgotten. Operation Carpetbagger teaches us profound lessons about courage, collaboration, and the resilience of the human spirit. It reminds us that even in the face of overwhelming odds, individuals and small groups can make a significant impact. The operation also underscores the importance of standing against oppression and the value of supporting those who fight for freedom. Today, as we reflect on the sacrifices of these brave men and women, we are reminded of the enduring importance of their mission and the cost of freedom. What are your thoughts on the legacy of Operation Carpetbagger? Share them in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more deep dives into history. Together, let's continue to explore the stories that shaped our world. Thank you for joining us on this journey into one of the most daring missions of World War II. Stay tuned for more untold stories, and as always, keep questioning, keep exploring, and keep learning.